Hey, all my YouTube babies. I'm going to go ahead and get into a love message for the collective to see what's going on in your love life. This is a collective love message, so if you feel drawn to this message, then this message is for you. We're just going to free flow it, y'all. Like, y'all know I'm really a go with the flow type of person, especially when it comes to my readings. I'm very flowy, and I just listen to Divine Channel, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if this is your first time being here. My name is Brezzi, and I'm a seer, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the channel message. But if this is your second time, third time, fourth time, I really do appreciate y'all. I know that I have a hard time uploading on YouTube, but you can always get daily messages, typically on TikTok. I have been posting like crazy on TikTok because it's like a little bit more easier for me. So yeah, a lot of messages are already on TikTok, but I'm going to go ahead and try to start uploading longer form videos here first. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the message. Hold on, y'all. So just for my dog, like she basically interrupted me while I was speaking. So I feel like whoever's on your mind when you're thinking about this, when you're watching this video, it's like in your love life, there has been a connection that has been interrupted. So something has interrupted your connection. It could look like a person. It could look like, it could be addictions. It could be trauma, like somebody needs to heal. It could be anything, but there's definitely been some type of interruption when it comes to this connection. I got searching. So yes, there's definitely somebody that has you at the top of their mind. You could have blocked this person. This person could be watching you from a different account. But there's definitely this energy of somebody thinking about you, because like I said, this is a connection that was interrupted. So something has stopped this connection, or something has stopped you from being able to be with this person or be around this person. But something has come between you and this person that you are in this connection with. I got self-love. It says acceptance, self-treatment, intention, self-awareness. I think that this particular connection got interrupted because you started being a little bit more self-aware. You started to go within a little bit more, and I feel like you started to see this person's true intentions. So I think this person wasn't clear on their own intentions, so you realized that you were kind of being played with. You realized that this person, because they didn't have clear intentions, or they really didn't know what they want, that you were kind of just hoping and praying for some type of direction with this person. So I feel like I honestly feel like the interruption in this connection was divine intervention. This was really your spirit team and the divine protecting you. So I feel like in this particular situation, you could have just block this person. Like maybe, like I said, you peeped at their intentions, you peeped that they were playing with you. You just realized that this person was not serious when it came to you, and that's not what you didn't want to be in anything like that. And you wanted clarity. You wanted somebody that was going to cherish you. You wanted somebody that was going to like show up for you. You wanted somebody that was going to try like not play with your time, not play with your energy. So yeah, I feel like you took the route of blocking this person or just interrupting the connection in general. But this was definitely divine intervention. This was divine protection, because you really need to go within and see your worth at this time. I feel like you need to accept the fact that just some people are just not where you are. Like, you have been on this self-love journey for a long time. You have been on this healing journey for a long time. You have been on your spiritual journey for a long time. And I think you just need to accept the fact that maybe being by yourself right now is the best, because you don't have time. You don't need to be in anything with anyone that's going to set you back. Like, you need to be around people, places, and environments and energy that's going to propel you forward. So yeah, just know this person still thinks about you. They're definitely watching you. They're watching you glow up. They're watching you grow. They're watching you love on yourself. They're watching your dreams come true in some way. They're watching you do the things that you said that you were going to do when you were connecting with them and talking to them and sharing personal things with them. So this is like a sense of proudness. I'm going to be honest. This person actually they're proud of you. They're very inspired by you. They admire you from afar is what I'm hearing. So I got denial. And I got separation. It was upright. Yeah, so this is exactly what I said. This relationship got interrupted. So you and this person are in the separation energy. It says silence, longing for you, distance, and then it says denial, not facing truth, dismissal, refuse to give in, contradicting. Exactly what I said. This person did not know what they wanted. I do feel like even though they didn't really know exactly what they wanted, they knew that they had deep feelings for you. They knew that you inspired them. They knew that you were someone that they really wanted to connect with. So the overall energy just seems like this person is just watching you right now. Like they're watching you from afar. They could even be trying to block out their feelings for you. Loving on you is actually making this person like long for you even more. All right, let's see what else. Let's see what else is going on in this collective love reading. Decisions. I'm going to get 2 more and then I'm going to pull from the tarot deck. Lifestyle. I wanted to come out before. So lifestyle. Closed off. And then we got air signs at the bottom of the deck. So this person could be an air sign placement, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or this could be your sign. This could be your energy there. Okay. I feel like the overall energy is just like you had to make a decision for yourself when it comes to this connection, which resulted in you realizing that you needed to sever ties at this current time, which resulted in you being in separation right now with this person. This person is in denial about how much they feel for you. They're also having a hard time with facing the fact that they are not okay with the separation. So this person is in their head. They're trying to decide whether they should continue to hold back or whether they should come forward towards you. They're very indecisive, and it seems that they have been really taking a long time to come towards you, to the point where as though some of you might not even want this person anymore by the time they come back. Like, I feel like they may have let a lot of time go by in order for you to really think about everything that has happened. And it's kind of like making you feel like maybe I should go in a different direction. Like maybe I should just go ahead and, just focus on myself. Or for some of you, you are past, like you have gained this self-love and you are ready for love, but maybe you're feeling like maybe this person is just not right for you. So this has caused you to be closed off because you know there's a lot of things that has been going on kind of behind closed doors. Because I have this lifestyle card that says in the closet, secrets being held down low. So this person could be hiding a lot from you, the lifestyle that they were in. This could be a way that they were making money. This could be just the way they lived their life, like maybe just super toxic. Maybe you just didn't know the full extent of everything, which is why they felt like they couldn't really offer you a solid offer or offer you a very genuine love. Is because they have a lot of shit that's going on behind closed doors that they don't want you to know. So it's like they're trying to keep this image, they were trying to keep this image of like them being put together. They were trying to keep this image of them like being, some of them were trying to keep an image of them being like spiritual or like into spirituality. And it's not to say that they're not, or that they're not spiritual at all. It's just that they don't practice. Like they're not, how can I say this? There are people that are spiritual and they actually pour into their spiritual selves They actually do their rituals. They actually do their practices. They actually pour into their spiritual self. Now, there's some people that said they're spiritual and they don't do anything. They just live life the same way. They don't really pour into their spiritual self. So I feel like this was this person. So I feel like this person, some of these people could be hiding children from you, or hiding that they got somebody pregnant. So that's something here. Or maybe they're hiding like a side of them that is immature. Maybe this is something that they know that they have to work on. Yeah, I feel like this just caused, they could be hiding some like toxic family attachments from you. Maybe they have some toxic family ties or toxic family members that tend to come in between their connections, or maybe there's people that don't like that you're spiritual or that you do spirituality, or don't like the fact that you are like, you have knowledge of the occult, or there could be some type of difference between family, upbringings, like cultural differences. So there could be some cultural differences. All right, let's get into the tarot. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify searching. Let's clarify searching in this collective energy, Spirit. Let's clarify searching. I definitely see that you have been really pouring into yourself and like really glowing up. So like maybe you have been, for some of you could just be posting content, or you could have launched a business and it's doing really well. Some of you are just living your life, like traveling and maybe just posting pictures, but this person is definitely watching you. They're having a hard time keeping it together, Spirit is saying. Like, they're having a hard time keeping their, I want to say keeping their shit together. Like, this separation is really fucking with them. And they're really trying to stay in this in denial energy. They're continuously trying to be like, oh, I don't care. I'm not worrying about it. But it's like, every time they say they're not worrying about it, they worry about it. Like, it's like this person is in denial. This person doesn't want to face the fact that they have deep, deep, deep feelings for you. A lot of admiration. And for some of them, like, they're jealous at how you were able to heal. I feel like they have a lot of toxic, like, family attachments, like I said, and a lot of trauma. And for some reason, they just can't get it right. Like, they don't know how to heal themselves. And I feel like this is something that makes them kind of envy you in a way. So this person is dealing with a lot behind closed doors. They're dealing with a lot of thoughts here. They're dealing with a lot of anger and confusion within themselves. And this is why they feel like they cannot come back towards you right now. This is why they're kind of forcing themselves to be in this in denial energy, like, where they don't want to face the truth. And this is why they're limboing between holding back and coming towards you. Okay, so I took a pause and I was like, why am I so tired in this message? Like, what is going on, right? And Spirit gave me that this person sees you in their dreams. So I feel like this person has been sleeping a lot lately in order to connect with you in the dream world. So I feel like this person must have a gift of like having like prophetic dreams, or they dream a lot. So they could definitely be like a person that also is spiritually inclined, and that could be one way that the universe tries to connect with them, their spirit team, their ancestors, whether they use it or not. But this person sees you in their dreams a lot, and I feel like this person could lately just been like trying to, like, they're having a hard time. Like, they're having a hard time getting that's confirmation. They're having a hard time getting out of bed. Excuse me, y'all. But that was confirmation. They're having a hard time getting out of bed. They're having a hard time with watching you be without them. Like, I feel like they want to grow with you, but they just have a lot of things to fight through here. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify searching. Spirit, can we clarify searching? Yeah, like when they're in the comfort of their own home, y'all, like they are going through it. But when they come outside, they put up a front. Searching is clarified with the Six of Pentacles. This person is trying to find a way how to get back in your good graces. They're trying to figure out a way how to get you back in a place where you are okay with receiving them. So they're constantly watching you to try to figure out, like, when is a good time? You know, how's your mood today? You know, how's your mood this week? Like, you know, is it a good time to come back now? Like, this person is trying to time when to come back to you. All right, Spirit, let's clarify self-love in this collective love reading, Spirit. Let's clarify self-love. It's like with self-love, I'm picking up two channels. So for you, for the collective that is viewing this, you took matters into your own hands. You stopped asking for what you want. You stopped expressing it. You stopped, you know, begging for it. You stop putting yourself in a place where you feel like you're waiting for somebody to love you the correct way. You decided to love yourself. And that is why they kind of feel like in awe with you, because they are not very equipped with loving themselves. And it's kind of like you challenge them to want to start loving on themselves more, because them not loving themselves is a part of the big problem and issue in y'all's connection. That's the biggest problem. It's like they don't love themselves enough to become a better person, or to pour into themselves, or to be honest and open with their feelings, because they often feel this energy of rejection. They do not like rejection. Like, this person has a hard time with being rejected. Okay, let's see. Can we clarify denial on this energy, Spirit, please? So yeah, you learn to love yourself. And I feel like this is also for this person. They're also learning to love. They're now learning to love themselves. They're learning how to pour in within themselves. And what's kind of crazy is that they watch you to kind of like get tips from you, or like get inspiration from you. So like I said, like if you're a person that posts about like your daily life, or like if you post about your healing journey, or if you post about like just content in general, like they try to watch you to, you know, get the courage to become a better person, because I feel like you often teach them a lot. They're not used to somebody else being able to teach them anything. They're used to being the teacher. They're used to being the most knowledgeable. They're used to being the person that is that has a little bit more experience than other people, and you're the complete opposite. You have more experience than them. And age doesn't matter. This person could be older than you. They could be younger than you. You could be older than them. They could be young. You could be younger. It doesn't matter. You just have more experience, more wisdom, more knowledge than them. And it's because you took the time you took the time to love yourself. You took the time to learn about healing. You took the time to learn about your spiritual journey. You took the time to learn yourself. They did not do that. So they're behind. Can we clarify separation, Spirit? Yeah. Let's get one more for separation, clarification, Spirit. Okay. All right. So to clarify the denial, it says it's the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person is very embarrassed for not coming to you in a more mature way, in a mature manner. They are embarrassed with how they presented themselves to you. They're embarrassed with how they presented themselves to you, y'all. Wow, this is actually really powerful because this is like really unpacking this person's emotions here, like breaking them right down. With separation, we got Ace of Swords and then the Hermit in reverse, y'all. So for separation, I genuinely feel like this is some type of, like, yes, this is an indication of separation, obviously with the separation card, but this energy gives me that this separation is about to come to an end. So either there's something that's going to be exposed, or they're going to be exposed themselves. But it seems that they're ready to come towards you. It seems that this person has built up the courage to come towards you, to kind of mend things when it comes to both of you. Or for some of you, the separation happened because of the ego. This person has a big ego. So I feel like they're learning that really is not getting them anywhere, which is why I said the King of Cups here, because I feel like the more that you love on yourself, the more this person is falling in love with you. The more that you're ignoring them is the more they're falling in love with you. And oh, this person has problems. Like, they have problems. They really do. And it's not anything that can't be fixed. It's just they have to want to change. Can we clarify decision, Spirit, please, in this energy? And then the Emperor one, they come out again. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. The Emperor, the King of Wands. See what I mean, y'all? The King of Wands is in reverse. This person does not want to juggle anymore. They no longer want to be the person that has a fucked up love life. I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel like they're kind of embarrassed with their own self. Because they were doing a lot of things off of impulse when it comes to love, relationships, sex. Like, I feel like this person was just doing anything. Like, I feel like for some reason, like when they're hurt, they are very emotionally unstable when they're hurt. When they're in pain, or they feel like somebody is, when they feel rejected, they start doing things that's like unnecessary. Like, they react unnecessarily to their feelings being hurt. But this is their inner child wound. So like when a child is hurt, like children act out. What do we see all the time? Like when people at the grocery store and their kids acting out and they want something from the store, what they doing? Like, this person kicks their feet and they scream. It's like they're not doing it physically, but on the fucking inside, they just start acting out. They start acting recklessly. Like, they just start doing any fucking thing because they're just not used to people humbling them. But it's like, sadly, they have not took the time to heal. So it's like, now it's like you affect them so much. You trigger this person so much that it's just they don't even know how to react to their own self. They cannot keep their composure. Now, even if when they're with you, or when they were with you or around you, it seemed like they were holding their composure, this person was kicking, scratching, and clawing and screaming on the inside. Because they genuinely, and I was like, this is the lifestyle card. This is what I was saying. They do not want you to know a side of them, because this is the part of them that they need to heal. They react in very irrational ways when their feelings is hurt, when their emotions are flared. They are irrational as fuck. So they probably was trying to be like more composed around you, because you are actually very mature. You're very mature emotionally. You like to discuss things. You like to talk things out. And you pick up on things very easily. So I feel like they knew that they could not shift and change energy around you. So they often probably felt like they had to walk on eggshells with you, because they were constantly trying to hide their true self, like a version of them like that they had not healed. This person could have been trying to come off as healed, and they weren't. And they weren't healed. And that's why you had to separate from them. That's why you had this interruption in the connection where the divine came down and said, yeah, no, like, we're not doing this, because this person is not healed. And you have done too much work to let somebody come in your life and take you 10 steps backwards. Like, and that's really what the problem was. It's like this person was not really actually willing to do the work. They wanted to pretend instead. They wanted to pretend that they were in this Emperor energy already. They wanted to pretend that they were fully healed when it came to like them healing their trauma, their inner child wounds. Like, they wanted to pretend, but You can't pretend with somebody that has actually done the work. Like, we see everything. We genuinely see everything. We pick up on everything. So I feel like this is a collective that's also very intuitive. This is a collective that picks up on subtle changes, movements. You just can't be fooled. And this person thought that they were going to be able to get over on you, and they weren't. Let's clear up lifestyle, Spirit, please, in this energy. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This person has a tendency to, they don't know how to keep money. They don't know how to hold on to money. This person has a problem with how they juggle finances. So this is also something that they wanted to hide away from you. They could also be hiding that they have some type of support from someone. Like, somebody helps to support them. It could be a family member, but the energy that I'm getting is like, it's like sugar mama energy. Like, it gives that they can go to someone, anyone, that they have had past relationship with, like sexual relationship with, and they can get financial help from this person. They could have this thing where they help each other, but it's definitely something that they don't want people to know. It's something that they don't want people to know, especially people that they are interested in, or that they genuinely want to be in a connection with, or anything like that. Like, this is something that they're hiding. They have someone that comes in and helps them. This could be like, okay, you give me money, I give you sugar. Like, you give me money, you help me, you support me, I support you, or, you know, we can hook up at any time. Like, if you need that, like, this could be that type of energy. Like, they could be having sex for money. Like, I'm gonna just say it. They could be having sex for money. And it might not be multiple people. Like, this could genuinely just be one person that gives them money monthly or something like that, and they meet up every month. Like, it could be something like that. Like I said, sugar mama energy. Like, sugar mama, sugar daddy. Is that a thing? Yeah, sugar daddy energy. Like, I'm picking up on feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman though, but it's just like, that's what it is. Like, somebody helps them stay financially stable, and they make sure that they have sex with them. And like I said, this could be a monthly thing, this could be a yearly thing, this could just be on call type of energy, but this is definitely like that type of energy that I'm picking up on. So yeah, this could be, if it's not one person, it could genuinely be how they are funding their lifestyle. This could be something that people do not, like, most people do not know about them, and this is something that they know that if you're too close to them, that you would pick up on, because of how intuitive you are. So, like, I feel like this is a collective of psychics. This is a collective of people that have spiritual gifts. Maybe you didn't really think this person was like that, but yeah, they're definitely getting some type of financial stability. And the reason they have this, obviously, like, some people are not, like, enthusiastic about it. Like, especially if they have a regular 9-to-5 and stuff, or they're doing things on the side. They don't want people to know that they have to go outside of that, because it's like, it shows that they don't know how to manage their money in a way. So yeah, this person, and if it's not anything crazy or drastic, like they're getting paid to have sex with people, it's going to be an energy of them, like, just getting support from other people and not really being able to not being able to maintain their lifestyle on their own. So I don't know, maybe they're just embarrassed. Can we clear up closed off, Spirit, please? They don't like to say too much to you, but they like to hear you talk. And the reason I say that is because they don't want to say too much to you and, like, tip you off. I feel like this person word vomits with you. So I feel like if they talk too much to you, or they have, like, too much, like, if they talk too much, like, themselves verbally, they're scared that they would tell you the stuff that they don't want to tell you, because you have this way of pulling the truth out of people. Like, you have a siren energy, like, you carry siren energy, so you are able to pull the truth out of people. You charm people to tell you the truth, not forcefully. This is just your energy. This is just, you will make people feel very, very comfortable. So I feel people just feel the need to tell you the truth, or people just feel the need to spill things out to you. And It could be warranted or unwarranted. It could be just like a random energy here, but yeah. Can we clarify family in reverse, spirit, please? This person thinks about you a lot. Like, they daydream about you. They're very distracted when it comes to you, and they try to distract themselves when it comes to you. They had a, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This person has had a very hard time as a kid. That could be another thing that they're trying to hide from you. They did not have a very structured lifestyle. They did not have a very good upbringing. They did not come up in love. And they did not come up in admiration. They did not come up in, they constantly felt like they had to like prove things to their parents or overachieve. This could be to the masculine, like maybe to their dad or the person that was a masculine in their life, but they never felt like they could please their mom or their dad. They never really felt like they were a part of this family. Like, they kind of felt like an alien a little bit. That's how I know, like, this person's energy that I'm picking up on is actually very highly spiritually gifted, and they are supposed to be rising to the occasion right now. Like, this is the person that is actually being called, but they're not answering the call. Like, they're having trouble. They're very lost when it comes to their soul, their spirit, and you are the one that's going to wake them up. You're the one that's waking them up. I'm gonna be truthfully honest. You're already waking them up, but they're just really struggling because they have a lot of like attachments to their past. Maybe even like whatever happened between their mom and their dad. Like, maybe they're trying to avoid that happening to them. Like, but yeah, they definitely grew up in a very like unhappy household. Like, somebody stomped around with an attitude all the time, or like maybe always talking down on them, being mean to them. So this is kind of how they come out in their connections. Y'all know our mother wounds and our father wounds come directly out into our relationships. So like, that's why relationships are where you learn the most. It's because all of our wounds and our trauma it does not come up when you're by yourself and when you're alone. It comes up when you're in a relationship with someone, and then that is when you actually have to work through it. And where you sometimes need to go within to work through it for yourself. Sometimes you have to separate from people. Sometimes you can work through it while you're in a relationship. But yeah, this person they're making a decision to change though. And the reason I say that is because we do have the King of Wands with the Emperor. So I feel like they do want to rise to the occasion. I feel like they do want to become a better version of themselves for you. So I definitely feel like this is a person that has been through a lot in life. I feel like they have been kind of like betrayed or outcasted when it comes to their family. So they constantly they hate the feeling of rejection because of that, and it's something they need to heal through. So anytime they feel rejected by someone, or anytime they feel like someone is not like stroking their ego or paying them any mind, it sends them through a spiral. Like, they do not like being fucking ignored. It sends them through a spiral. So like, if you're a person that kind of like is busy, or you're a person that likes to stay to yourself, or like if you like to detach when you're trying to like process when something has been done to you, or if you're just not in the mood to talk. And I mean, like, this is not a person that you've ever been in a relationship with. For most of y'all, this is not a person you've ever been in a relationship with. But I feel like you detached long before the separation, and you tried to distance yourself from this person because you started to see, like I said, their true intentions. So when you started to withdraw your energy, and you started to like maybe not answer that phone call so easily, and like you just stopped giving them the time, the energy, and all of the emotion that you were giving them in the beginning because of the fact of how they was treating you. So I feel like this person started to react. They started to show their ass. They started to act out. Like, they started to just do unnecessary things. Like, it's like they were throwing a fucking tantrum. That's why I said this person has inner child wounds. They need to heal. They're never going to be happy in any relationship if they don't heal. And they're definitely not going to be able to have a connection and relationship with you because you're emotionally mature. You took the time to heal. You took the time to really like dig deep when it comes to like, okay, how can I become a better person, a better partner? You know, how can I be marriage material? Like, like these are things that we don't just grow up and have. Like we really literally have to figure out how we can get to be the best version of ourselves in order to be the best husband, wife, partner, whatever the case may be. And you know, a lot of people on this earth is not doing that. They're not doing that. They don't care. They think they're perfect. Like nobody is freaking perfect. And I got third party in reverse, y'all. Yeah, so whatever was distracting them, person, place, thing, trauma, whatever was going on with them is being released. So you can expect some type of communication very soon. Let me see how this person is feeling. I know this is probably a little long, but... And I know this got off to like a real weird start in the beginning, but... That's because this person is like releasing this weird energy. Like, they were just operating out of a very old energy. Immature, old... Like whatever has happened as a kid, it put them in this very odd, weird energy. So anytime they feel like they're provoked or they feel like they're not getting the attention they want, they spaz out. And it's very... Any adult is going to look at you like you're crazy. Unless they're dating someone as toxic as them. So that's another thing, y'all. This person is used to dating very much toxic people like them. And them, like people, they're used to dating people that's more toxic than them. So they look like the more educated or the more healed one. So with you, it's like you actually have done the work. Like, and I mean, you have done extensive work on yourself. Like, this is not no bullshit type energy. You have done a lot of work on yourself. So like when you come off, the way you come off is like... And it's not you trying to be better than them. It's just that's who I am. Like I didn't do all this work to pretend that I didn't do it. I didn't do all this work to go backwards. I didn't do all this work to be toxic with y'all no more. Like that's not what I want to do. I like my peace. I like happiness. I like true joy. I like genuine happiness. I like genuine joy, genuine love, genuine fun. Okay, Spirit, what's this person's feelings at this current time for this collective? What's this person's feelings, Spirit? So there's the energy of a sigh that's coming over this connection. The puzzle piece that was missing is being found. What is this person's feelings for the collective? We got soul tie. It says, I always feel connected to you. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. I said this already. This person, for some of y'all, like I said, they've waited so long that now you are like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and free myself from this. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the cord. I'm just going to go ahead and move on. I'm just going to go ahead and release this. And honestly, y'all, this is exactly what needs to happen in order for this thing to come back in. It says reveal. I want to tell you the truth. This person wants to be honest with you. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you about the delays, the blockages, the karmics. They want to tell you about their lifestyle behind closed doors. They really want to tell you the truth because they feel like now, they feel like you can work through anything because now they're ready to actually let go of these things. At first, they weren't ready to let go. They weren't ready to change. They liked their lifestyle. They liked that toxic shit. They loved it. But something really slapped them in the face. And it was the separation between y'all. Like, that shit woke them up. It says, overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. This is why they're ready to come forward. Because they're very overwhelmed with thinking about how much time has passed. It's killing them, but also how connected they feel to you. Like, it's just like no matter how far, no matter the distance, no matter whether it's night, day, noon, you are at the top of their mind. When they wake up in the morning, they're thinking about you. When they go to sleep at night, they're thinking about you. When they're pleasing themselves, they're thinking about you. So it's like, I gotta tell this person how I feel, because at this point it's overwhelming. unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. And I feel like this energy is like more of them not being happy with themselves and how they were expressing to you. This person was not happy with how they were showing up in the connection with you. They were unsatisfied with how they were expressing and how they could not meet you at your frequency and how they could not meet your needs. Like, that really messes with them. This person is crying a lot. Like, they're crying so much. And you know what? Honestly, y'all, they're purging. So this is actually what's going to help them be more honest with themselves. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Forgiveness. I am struggling to get over the past. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. I cannot make this up. This person feels very, very lost without you. They feel very defeated. And I feel like they are so ashamed at the way that they showed up. And I feel like it's because they actually do desire to have a healthy connection with someone. They actually do desire to be with someone like you. But their ego really got in the way. I feel like because you're so sure of yourself, because you're so secure, because you really you know yourself, you took the time to know you, and this person did not do that. So when you come up to them and you talk to them in the way that you talk and the way that you handle yourself and the way that you express your knowledge, it was a mirror reflection of the work that they had not done. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. This person, space is in reverse. They don't want that space no more. They don't want that shit no more. They don't care how many disagreements y'all have. They are ready to show you a different side of them, and they don't care. They do not care anymore. They're realizing that they can take the disagreements. They'd rather have disagreements with you than to not be in your space, than to not be around you, than to not be with you. This person does not want to be away from you anymore. They can't take that shit. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Yeah, they want you in their lives. They want you in their future. They want to offer you something better than before because they know that being friends is not an option, because the way that y'all have this connection is very much on a romantic level. So, yeah, they're ready to come clean about their feelings, their emotions, even the things that they did behind your back, the lifestyle that they were having behind your back, the karmic energy, maybe even the shit that they were saying behind your back. I feel like this person just wants to come clean about how, everything. And the reason I say this, the reason I think holy is because they got karma. They got karma. And they know that you know a lot more than you put on. Because, like I said, this is a collective that is intuitive. Cannot make this up. Thank you so much, Spirit. As reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you did resonate, go ahead and leave your comments down below. I'm hearing golden opportunity. So you're about to get everything you actually wanted from this person, and it's going to be completely up to you whether you want to take this opportunity. I do feel like if you scan the details, the facts, and you're able to move on and really grow with this person, I do feel like it will be a rewarding connection, but you know what actually transpired in the connection. If you do want more details, remember this is a collective reading. I am doing personal readings. They are 50% off right now. I do live readings and pre-recorded readings. There are 2 different buttons for bookings. So one will say video link pre-recorded. You can go ahead and click that if you want to do pre-recorded reading. And you can list, there's a box there that you can list what reading you want. And then for the other readings, they are live readings. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great and amazing month.